Just three regular guys with a podcast
Why is it a big deal, though? Like, I don't understand why. Like, what is...
Because I didn't think you knew anybody.
who can laugh at each other's expense.
And right there, my knee was just...
Who have the utmost confidence in each other's athletic abilities.
Sub 5.
You're a sub 5 on one of them little tricycles with the little bleep bleep air horns on the...
And whose guests absolutely love joining them on the show.
What are your thoughts on that?
You got some nerve really asking me.
The Choopin' It Up podcast starts in 3, 2, 1.
Tommy, you are real...
Poop.
You're trying to peek through your door here.
The Hoosiers are on.
Yeah. What's the score?
68-61 Hoosiers.
Okay, so that game's pretty much almost over, and you're...
Almost, not quite.
How much time's left?
I think it was just the under 8 timeout. I'm definitely going to
Oh,
fall out of the back of this chair.
Dude,
6.5 to go.
I kind of hope you do it. That'd be something to watch.
That would be some content, huh?
Yeah. Episode 27,
You're counting.
I think.
You're counting.
I do the graphics. I pretty much do everything around here, around these parts.
Yeah, pretty much. Except look good.
So what's up, man?
Nothing. What's happening?
It's
been a while. I had to take a jab.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Had to catch a jab.
I only see you every day. It's just,
Right.
Now we're on a pretty much every other week podcasting schedule, so we got that going for us.
Yeah, we gotta get back.
We missed. We didn't.
A little more. Tanner's still not here.
Tanner's still not. He's pretending to be a coach again. Yeah.
Right.
They're
turning into be our only nights when the boys are on the road.
We gotta get back on the weekly schedule though, because last week we missed the national championship.
Yes.
I mean, we could talk about it, but it's
it's old news.
It's old news. News cycle has passed. Alabama's already
Right.
But I will say, because I think it was you, or maybe we were up here leaving. There might have been a girls' game last Monday, the night of it. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Boys game. Boys played Susquehanna.
Boys game. So Tanner got on before us, was texting us about Jamison Williams with his ACL.
Blew out his knee. Yeah.
Did you, when you watched it, I know you said you texted us and you went back and watched it. Did something pop out of his knee? It almost looked like his bone. I know it ended up being a torn ACL, but when he caught, you could see something jut out of the inside of his knee.
I don't know. I didn't catch that. I mean, I just saw the knee buckle. Collapse.
I saw something
Yeah. I think
through the inside. I'm just oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it just buckled and collapsed that quick and kind of boomeranged on him.
Real quick thoughts of Georgia getting it done, even though it's been a week.
A great football game. It was an outstanding football game. I mean, defensively, they're top notch, and the Williams kid getting hurt already without Michi. They have an abundance of wideouts, but you lost your two guys that are high draft picks here coming out, and Bama was never able to get that vertical threat. And Georgia kind of put the clamps down, and then Bryce threw that pick to end it.
I guess from real smart college football analysts, we're not that. We're just two guys, sometimes three guys that just talk and don't know anything.
Speaking of analysts, were you watching the Cowboys Niners game yesterday?
I was up here I was at practice.
Okay. So Amari Cooper caught his touchdown pass.
Okay.
Corner of the end zone on kind of a corner route.
Okay.
Whoever it was, NBC, CBS, I'm not sure. CBS, I think, was the.
I know Aikman was. No, Aikman was not.
Aikman
No,
was
it was Romo.
It was Romo.
Yeah.
Romo. It was like they pulled up some graphic that I hadn't seen before, and then they didn't do it the rest of the game. It was an X's and O's graphic, a Romo Vision, or I don't know what the hell they call it, Romo something. And it was outstanding. It was absolutely awesome. I don't know why they just did it one and done, but they need to bring that back. And 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 it was funny because what I said, I was sitting home watching with Dawn, and I had said it basically was that play, that touchdown play, was 2 smash route combinations with an inside basically middle hook, and that's how they scored a touchdown in a playoff game in the NFL with with basic combination routes. And but big fan of the Romo
You
graphic.
lost me when you started going X's and O's, but I have
Okay.
seen that before. I always wonder when it pops up, when Tony decides that's the play I want to go, how do they get the X's and O's up like so quick on that thing
Right.
in the corner? And also, I don't know where I saw this, maybe on Instagram or something, but you know how Nickelodeon, like NFL, is trying to do it for kids?
I I saw a little bit on TikTok about the Nickelodeon thing, but
It might have been the Cooper touchdown as well. Did he caught it in the corner of the end zone? Yeah. They had the same thing, but like Ninja Turtles.
really,
Ninja Turtles ran. It's crazy.
it was mighty impressive then.
It's crazy. Did you see? Speaking of that, since we're talking
What
technology,
Ninja?
no, we're not
Not
talking.
Ninja
Nah,
Turtles?
not Ninja Turtles. Who's your favorite?
Michelangelo.
Big Donatello guy.
Yeah.
I saw the Nets. Did you see this new thing that they're doing? They call
No.
it. I don't even know what they call it. It's like the Netaverse or something, right?
Okay.
But they have a bunch of cameras throughout the arena.
Yeah.
So now I guess they're doing it on the Yes Network where you could see it, and because of all the combinations of cameras, it's like you're on the court. Like it's crazy.
Really.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess that's how you can watch Nets games, like if they're on Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's in this different, because of all the cameras, like you're trailing James Harden. It's wild.
Really.
It's wild.
I have to check it out.
Yeah. It's wild. I don't know if you
Send
got,
me that later.
if you got, yeah, okay.
You'll forget.
Yeah, I'll forget. I just want to say NIL, just because we were just talking about Georgia, Alabama.
Uh-huh.
It's a crazy thing because right after that, I'm seeing TikToks. Like Raising Cane's, that restaurant chain, like that's big on TikTok.
Okay.
So I guess as a promotion, like the day, 2 days after they did the national championship, like they had Stetson Bennett there, like slinging burgers or whatever.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
2 days after he wins the
taking
national
orders.
title.
Yeah. You had people there like, oh, Stetson Bennett just winning national championships on Monday, working at Raising Cane's on Tuesday. Wild. And he probably got paid a bunch of money. I don't know if this dude's ever going to make the NFL.
Right.
He played pretty well. He looked pretty good.
Yeah.
But, like,
This
it's his time to capitalize, make his money. And then
sure.
if the NFL
he might
does,
not have a job next year. He goes back to Florida.
What?
They have 2 stud quarterbacks, don't they, in the quarterback room?
I don't know.
I heard that was a big the controversy is he could win the title and potentially lose his job the next year.
How do you he played well in the playoff. I don't think you can really, I get he might not be the 5-star guy, but how can you?
Right.
I guess that was another big thing they said, like this was Georgia's year to take it down. Like,
Are they in trouble now?
I guess they're losing a lot. I mean, Nakobe Dean, he's going to be a high draft pick. He's gone. I guess they're losing a lot. Whereas you look at the other side of the coin, Alabama, they're young. Like their best defensive player, Anderson, he's back.
Yeah.
And their best offensive player, Bryce Young, he's back.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if Mechie's going. I know Williams declared for the draft.
I think he is.
Mechie should go. He'll probably be a first-round pick, second at the latest. But they're gonna reload. Their tight end, who was supposed to be a stud coming in, Billingsley, he did not pan out, but I think he'll be back.
Yeah.
So they're going to be ready to make a run. They're definitely going to be ready to make a run. What we got score here? You can
I don't
really,
know. The boys went on a run here.
You can really hear that in the.
Looks like.
Is it just is your
20-12?
Is your
it's a big lead in the Lackawanna League Division III when you
only score 12
when you're up 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that like is your
16-point lead?
Real high-powered microphone, because I can legit hear that.
Yeah.
Through the. Do you need the sound on?
You want me? Is that what you're telling me to do?
I'm
mute the game
because it's distracting me.
All right.
Oh my God.
There you go. You don't
Thanks,
hear.
pal.
You don't hear the.
It's not like they're providing top-notch commentary like we get here on the NFHS
Tell
network
me
for Mid-Valley.
He counted that
for Mid-Valley boys games. It's not like we get the top-notch commentary on
Correct.
Dunmore's YouTube like we get for those games. Me and Joe Poor.
I might need you to do the clock tomorrow.
No. Mm-mm. Bench.
Okay.
Bench.
I might be on a clock then.
Why?
I might be doing a clock from. I guess Tanner's got to go coach 7th, 8th grade basketball tomorrow.
Again?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. So.
He should tell him no. Like, I have a job to do.
You have a commitment.
One, it doesn't make any sense because he'll get paid whatever you pay him to do the clock. You'll get paid $0 to go coach that game.
True.
For the kids, though. For the kids.
For the
We're not
kids.
money hungry like
Some.
I heard, I guess you doing the photography, was that the last one or was that 2 ago? That one
I hung it up already.
That one got over big. People were real interested in you and your photography.
No, they weren't.
Listen. How'd you give it up already? All you gotta do is Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Facebook, Instagram. Just call it Tommy Photography.
Tommy's pics. You could take pics. You could actually give gambling pics. Whatever, man.
I'm going out on a limb here and trying to. Ooh, commercial.
Dude, nothing will do the podcast better than if you fall out of that chair.
I'm not taking a dive for the show,
man. Man.
I'm not taking a...
One viral clip, and we're slinging chicken patties at Raising Cane's, dude. Come on, we're working with Stetson Bennett. One. That's all it takes is one.
You fall out of the chair.
I got the good chair.
I know.
I got the good chair.
Unreal.
So we had obviously NFL playoffs happened this weekend, but Saturday there were Saturday games, and during those games I was with girls basketball night out. The alumni game got canceled. You found out about it. You know what I mean? Very ample time, so that was a thing. I'm gonna leave names out of it, to protect identities here, but someone that we both know may potentially occasionally, I don't know, like 22 episodes of this podcast, he might have been the co-host. I'm not sure. So he's there, right? He's chatting it up. And sitting there talking to my cousin, watching the game, whatever, chatting it up. Before Matthew bought me name's out of it. I'll scrub that name out of it. But this certain person bought me an adult beverage. Oh, you didn't tell your wife you were podcasting.
Nope.
You
Sure.
should answer it, Don. I'm
on the show.
Episode 27. You got anything to say to the fans?
Let her call in. Hook that up. She'd be so mad.
But certain someone.
Yeah.
So, he buys me an adult beverage. So I'm like, all right, I need another one. I'll go to the bar. Hey, man. He said, I don't want to interrupt the conversation, but hey, you need one? You need one? Yeah, I got you. Okay, perfect. Turn around to go to order it. All of a sudden, I get walloped.
Right in the ribs?
Right in the rib cage. Like damage might have been done. I thought I was going to be peeing blood, to be honest with you. Like kidney area. And I'm like, dude, what was that for? You're kind of an asshole. I ain't giving you, you're lucky I'm still going to get you the beer. I like you.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was for, whatever, yada, yada. Get him the beer. I'm done talking to you. I walk away from him. It just so happens that this particular person was in this conversation for, quite a bit of time and was looking for a lifeline to get out. And
you were clueless?
I am the worst. I will be honest with you. In situations like that, I have no idea.
You don't pick up on that?
No idea. He's over there laughing, whatever. I'm like, he's having a great time in this conversation. I don't want to interrupt.
He's just being nice.
Yeah, he's having a great time, reminiscing. Hey, man, you want a beer? Perfect. Let me get out of your hair. Yeah, he was not happy with me. He let me hear about it, quite a bit. I felt kind of bad, but also, I told you, man, I'm clueless. I'm not the guy you want in those situations. I don't pick up on that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just there to drink my beer, watch some football, and that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. Talk to a couple people. I had some of the former baseball players there. It was at Bar and Company. That's a big hangout these days. Maybe they could sponsor us. Maybe that's where we could watch the March Madness.
At Bar and Company?
They have a back room. I didn't know this. The first time I was ever there. That's a hangout for, the class of 2017-ish.
Oh, boy.
16. Fumey, whatever grade that is.
Fume?
That's a big hangout for them. I saw them all. A lot of former baseball players came up talking to me. You know, it's good to see. We've talked to some of them on the show, but it's good to kind of see them come back and, you know, finally they understand what you're trying to do when you're kind of an asshole to them when they're in high school. You know what I mean?
Why, did they tell you they saw the light or what?
Yeah. I'm like, I know. Happens every year. They don't figure it out until after.
Yeah.
Is that her texting you? Just be like, Don on the show. Got to pick Don on the show. Got to pay the bills. That's what you say. It's a text message you send. We're trying to get a Raising Cane sponsorship here if you just fall out of this damn chair, dude. So NFL playoffs. You watch any? Where did you obviously you were
I was
watching.
home.
You were
Wait,
home.
Saturday or Sunday?
Did you watch any game Saturday?
Saturday, I watched a little bit. We went out to dinner.
Okay.
At the establishment Harbor House.
Where's that?
Up in one of those townships up there in North Pocono.
Okay.
Joe Bohr, where the place he was married. We went up there for dinner. Watched a little bit of the end of the Bengals Raiders game.
That was the good one to watch because the other one was just.
And then
How'd you end up there? Was that just?
Dawn wanted to eat there.
Okay.
Yeah, so we went with a couple of friends, and I'll tell you what, it's a bad time of year to go surf and turf at market price. Just telling you out there, don't do it. I got crushed. I almost fell out of my chair.
Good.
Yeah, so
Good.
So that was a bad decision. Then we went back to a friend's house, watched the little bit of the night game.
Turned it off real quick.
Yeah, I wasn't. Fell asleep in a comfortable chair. Bunch of friends took pictures of me passed out in a chair. Don't really appreciate it. No loyalty around here. Sent it off. Tanner's got it screenshotted on his phone now.
Does he?
Yeah, he's a dead man. So that was Saturday. Sunday I was at the house all day. Did not watch the Bucs-Eagles game.
I told Matt, I'm like, because he was.
I watched the other two games.
They had practice, so when he came in, right, we practiced after them, so he came in, and he's asking me, he's just talking to me, whatever. We talked about, you know, the episode the night before.
Yeah.
And I go, good thing you were up here and didn't have to put yourself through watching that Eagles game because it was awful. Like, Jalen Hurts stinks. Like,
Yeah, they got killed.
He looked terrible. Like, I told Matt, I go, you'll go back and watch the highlights and you'll be disgusted because the game wasn't close ever.
Right.
But it shouldn't have been that far off because there were throws where Jalen Hurts, where
8-point lead, 23 seconds.
I think they got it.
Yeah, we're all right.
Like, there were throws where a good quarterback makes. Like, if Joe Burrow's the quarterback of the Eagles, he makes some of these throws that Jalen Hurts missed. A lot of them happened on third down. So I told Matt, it was better off for you as an Eagles fan that you didn't have to watch it because you'd be pissed.
Right.
What do you think? So you saw, obviously you were out to dinner. You didn't see much. You weren't as intent on the game.
Right.
What do you think about the Bengals, who will now play the Tennessee Titans? Do you think they got a shot?
I think they do have a shot. I like the.
I'm saying coming out. Like, do you think? Like, how do you coming out of the AFC?
Coming out of the AFC. Who's
Bills, the Chiefs, or is the other game? That's going to be a hell of a game. Again, I think they
Yeah,
played.
I don't think they come out of the AFC.
But you think they could beat the Titans?
Yeah.
I like Joe Burrow.
Me too.
Like,
a lot of moxie.
He
has got a set of coconuts between his legs.
Joe Burrow is the quarterback that Cleveland thought they were getting when they drafted Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
He is, and
that's a great. I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Sometimes you come up with a good one.
Yeah.
That was one of them. Oh, somebody just got taken the hell out. Who was it? Danny? Danny's up against the
T's and P's, Dan.
It looks like both the Mid-Valley kid and the Dunmore kid are down.
Oh, boy.
Somebody ran out of the stands. That looked like Ray.
Is that right? Yeah, get up there. What do we got? God.
I don't know, man. They're both.
Let me see this. Let me get in it.
They're both out under the basket. It's one of those. The camera's kind of. I think it's the huddle camera, but it's the automated.
What happened there?
Layup, fast break.
Hard foul?
Yeah.
But the Dunmore kid went down too?
Yeah, the Dunmore kid's still down. There's Danny's up.
Okay. That boy, Dan.
Dunmore kid is up. Everybody looks like they're.
All right, fellas, way to play hard. Good job. T's and P's.
Called it a good basket and an intentional foul.
Oh, jeez. Was that one free throw?
They'll get one. I'll be honest, he'll get his one foul.
One, the and one, and then an extra, and then the ball.
That's a great question.
We'll find out. But, yeah, Joe Burrow, the quarterback that Browns fans thought Baker Mayfield was going to be. The only difference is Joe Burrow understands that he is not Josh Allen. He is not Patrick Mahomes. He is not gifted like that. He understands, I'm gonna take what they give me.
Right.
I'm going to take my shots. I ain't going to try to force it. I don't need to be those guys. I'm going to be what I am.
Yep.
And I'm going to be really, really good. And then you got Jamar Chase, and they have weapons everywhere. I think the AFC 2 games are going to be. I think they're good. I think the AFC is the more exciting conference, I would say.
So we have Bengals, Titans,
and then Bills Chiefs.
Okay.
That's got to be the Sunday night game, Bills Chiefs. If it's not, it should be, because that's the one that everyone wants to tune in for. The Bills just beat the piss out of the Patriots. Chiefs just sent Big Ben into retirement. Wasn't really close. Kind of tough. Their defense did play well.
Yeah.
For a lot of the game. What'd Grassel think?
I don't know. I haven't gotten his feedback yet.
He's probably, but like their defense, like they didn't score their first touchdown. It was 7-7 with 6 minutes left in the first half. And I think they went into halftime 21-7. So it ended up pretty close. But that Chiefs-Bills match, I think we're heading pretty much to another Chiefs AFC championship.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I agree. They're just too. I don't know how you even begin to formulate a defensive game plan
against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say here's the good thing about this matchup. Like the Bills' offense is really high powered. Chiefs' offense is really high powered. Both of their defenses, as the season has gone on, have been fantastic. Like, did you see the Bills scored? Maybe you saw it on Instagram. The Bills scored like their opening drive. Then the Patriots were driving it down, and Mac Jones threw a dime to Aguilar, and the play that Micah Hyde made, like this should have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Micah Hyde like reached over Aguilar's helmet. It was going to fall right in his hands. Like reached over his helmet and picked it off. Mm-hmm. And I think from that point on, it was over. The game was over right there for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like it should have been 7-7, and then I think they ended up scoring like 10 total points. Like they drove down the field without a problem, and then this play happened. So, but I think it'll be a good matchup defensively. NFC side.
Your Packers.
You know what team scares me the most?
The Niners.
The Niners, man. Did you watch that game?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah, you were just talking about it. Like, talk about a team. Like, Jimmy G is what he is.
Yeah.
But, like, Deebo Samuel is just.
Yeah, how about that touchdown run?
How many running backs can make that run? Like, that read in that run?
Yeah. And it's an NFL game. Like that's something you see just a freak athlete do in like high school and college.
Like
he
that
did in the NFL.
I saw that run. The way he like was patient, set up his blocks. Like he looked like prime Le'Veon Bell. And he's a wide receiver. Mm-hmm. He's a good wide receiver. I missed my parlay. I hate the Cowboys. I hate Dak Prescott. I had a parlay, so it was Deebo Samuel scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk needed to get over 54 yards or 50 yards. Hit it. It was like plus 2,000 too. I was feeling really good about it. I had something else.
You're feeling really good about it.
No, all I needed,
2,000 bet.
dude. But all I needed, it was like 4 legs. All I needed because I picked the touchdown scores. Oh, Elijah Mitchell touchdown, so it was 3 touchdown scores, and I look over, and all I needed was Dalton Schultz to score a touchdown. That's it. I figured the game was going to be like 30-24.
Yeah.
And they just they couldn't. That was the only leg I needed for like the whole second half. And that play, what do you think? Did you see that end play? The quarterbacks?
Yeah. That was just dumb.
Do you think he should get fired?
Fired?
I mean, your season ends on a quarterback draw with 18 seconds and no timeouts left.
Who gets fired? Dak?
No, McCarthy.
No. I mean, Dak's got to be more aware.
He's got to be. But again, he said he practiced it. They practiced it in practice.
Yeah, but you practiced it.
But what do? Dak tried to set the ball himself. Like, you got to give that thing to the ref.
Right.
Like,
I still think regardless, he ran too far with the ball, and that's where he needs to be more aware. The hell with finding the referee with the ball. That guy was still another 25 yards downfield. It's just, I don't know.
Tough to be a Cowboys fan because every year they think like this is the year, and every year they think this is the year.
Right.
It's a first round exit. Like they don't even want to game.
Well, Cowboy fans are like Steeler fans every year, and again, every team thinks this year is the year, and all but one go home disappointed, but they truly believe it.
Yeah.
Every year.
Well, at least the Steelers fans have won 2 Super Bowls in the last, 2 decades. The Cowboys fans haven't won since 95, 96. Switzer was their coach.
Right.
I mean, what are we doing here? But it's not only they only have like one play. At least the Steelers are in the playoffs every year, even whether they got the hobbled Big Ben who can't throw the ball anymore.
Yeah.
With his torn UCL, or I don't know. Like the Cowboys have 1 playoff win, 2. I think Romo got them 1. A bunch of 8-8 seasons, and they just don't. It just doesn't work out well for them. Almost like being a Colts fan, I guess.
Easy.
Did you see Andrew Luck?
What?
When he was on the pregame show for the college football national championship?
No.
Dude, he looks like he's about 160 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. And he has a fantastic mustache.
Oh, God.
Like
Andrew Luck.
like a good, like Burt Reynolds. He grows a heck of a mustache. And just everything else is just clean shaven, thick ass mustache. Looks like he hasn't eaten a cheeseburger since he retired. Like, fantastic. He was talking to RG3. Had a coat that was 8 sizes too big. It was awesome.
Beautiful.
I want him to come back and play football.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good. You suck today.
What? What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You usually bring some good. Like, you start a photography business last time. Like, you usually bring something good to the table.
I'm telling you, the only thing I got for you right now is don't go surf and turf at market price. So that's what I got. That's my advice for the week.
So what are you looking forward to on the horizon here? Any good basketball matchups Indiana has?
Oh boy, Thursday night. Of course, the boys are here home, so
who they playing?
I'm gonna have to DVR it. Who the boys? Carbondale, Indiana, Purdue at Indiana. It's like the granddaddy of them all.
It'd be a great one to live stream.
Oh God, no, it wouldn't, man.
No, it would.
No,
it would. No. I need to see you in your actual element.
That would not be a pretty element.
Listen, on Twitch we get like 3 viewers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you'll cut me up and put me all over goddamn TikTok, YouTube, and anything else.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, again.
Huh.
Put you all over YouTube. One of them just needs to get an algorithm.
Right.
And we're at Raising Cane's, dude. You
Thursday would be the day.
You quit your job.
Let's see what time the game is.
You quit your job as a very.
I don't think it's the 9 o'clock game.
As a very well respected You quit your job as a very well-respected, tenured athletic director to sling cheeseburgers at Raising Cane's. All right, I mean,
Makes sense.
you
can't script it any better.
dude, that's what dreams are made of.
It's a 7 o'clock game. There's no way. I'll tell you what. Here's how psycho I am. We could DVR it, go back, watch the DVR, and because it's Purdue, I'm going to lose my mind.
Do you try to stay away from the outcomes?
No, I don't care.
So
I
you
wanna
know.
I want to know.
So you know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as good as if it was live. I'm sure your reactions are probably pretty good because you know, you're already prepping yourself. Indiana loses by 20. Now I do feel like it'd be good to watch if Indiana wins. I might take you up on it if Indiana pulls off the upset.
Watching the replay.
Because again, you'll be like, oh yeah.
How's that?
Oh yeah, I am pushing people. Let's go. You'll be trying to ham it up for the camera, but if they lose, I know you'll be watching it and you'll want to be like, F this, F that.
Yeah.
But you'll get shy with the camera because you're respected. You know what I mean? You can't have people seeing you like that.
Right.
I'm the same way with the Packers. If anyone ever saw me with the Packers, I can't even watch it's almost like when I'm at my brother's house watching the Packers game.
Yeah.
And my nephew's there. It's almost like you watching an Indiana game with a camera on you. I'm if I'm at my house, I'm like, what the was that? Freaking out. 4-year-old nephew's there. I'm just like, oh, God, all right. I'm like, all right. That was dumb. In my mind, I'm thinking, what the F are we doing?
He's going to learn those words eventually anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
I mean, oh, yeah, that's what I got to text my brother. Got to plan our trip.
What trip? Were you going to the Packers?
Miami next year. Do you want to?
I'm not going to Lambeau, dude. Not a chance. It better be August if I'm going to Lambeau.
Yo, you think it's got to be – let me see the schedule. Do you think if the Steelers and Green Bay played at Lambeau, Grass would definitely go. If he went, would you go?
I don't know. I'm telling you right now, it's got to be a fair weather game. I'm not going to freeze my stones off in Lambeau. Not happening.
What is it, 2022? Because I feel like they haven't played the.
Oh God, they hit a big 3 there.
Who's that? What's the score here? What we got?
31-29.
Dunmore really needs to.
They got back in it. There's still 5 minutes to go.
Dunmore really needs to fix their scoreboard because it is awful on their live stream. But no, I'm itching to get back to Lambeau. But last time the Dolphins, team my brother likes, played the Packers, we went to Lambeau. It was November, so it was good. It wasn't freezing. It was 20-ish. It was freezing, but not negative 18 wind chill, snowing.
Yeah.
But we went and we said, okay, when they play in Miami, we'll go. And my cousin was asking me. He likes the Dolphins. So when we were at Bar and Co. When we were at the night out, he looked at me. He goes, "Yeah, we're going to Miami, right? I'm already planning for it." I go, "Well, shit, I guess we are now. All right." He's taking his 60s. He's like, "Oh yeah, me and his 16-year-old son want to go." I'm like, "All right, well, you better be okay sitting in the hotel room if we get out there Friday, because I'm trying to have a Miami experience here." They do not. These are the home teams.
You going down with the Don Johnson button down when you get down to Miami?
So probably some
Miami,
of the
Miami Vice.
Probably some of the outfits that I wore at your on your deck. Seems like a good option.
Buttoned all the way
like one button. Yeah,
100%.
100%. Yeah.
Hey, if you're gonna do it right.
And this is saying they play the Dolphins at home. I know that is not true. Damn. Cowboys, Vikings. Maybe I could get Chev to go.
There you go.
Giants.
Chev's always up for a trip.
And you know who they play on the? Oh, you know who they play on the road?
Who?
They play the Bills on the road. Play the
Eagles.
Eagles. Play the Eagles on the road.
You don't want to go down there.
Where?
Down the Eagles.
No, I know. Yeah, I don't. Oh, they play Washington on the road. I got a buddy who likes Washington. They're going to be probably something other than the football team next year, so that'll be all right.
They're making that announcement soon, aren't they?
February 2nd, I believe.
What do you think it is?
I don't even know what the options are.
Me either.
Can you pull them up?
I don't know what they are. Did anybody put them out there?
I think they released the finalists. I think
okay.
the admirals, the colonels. Like at this point, it's been so long.
Here we go.
It's been so long that I feel like if they weren't going to go with the Washington Sentinels and just go with straight up replacements style, they should just keep it as Washington football team because that's what they are now. You know what I mean? You made all the fans of your football team who have, the diehards who have, the Redskins decals and the helmets and the attire, the shirts, the apparel. You made them go and buy Washington football team, established 1930 whatever gear, and then you went with that for 2 years, not just like 1 year. You went with that for 2 years. Now you might as well just keep it. Like
somebody said the name's spoiled, that it's going to be the Admirals.
Yeah, I think, well.
The WashingtonAdmirals.com redirected to the Washington football team official website, WashingtonFootball.com.
Ooh, the Admirals? How do you feel about that? It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. It's boring.
Boomer Esiason released something on his, but he's like a joke, though. Because he also said, last week? Yeah, I have it on good authority that if the Packers make the Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers is just not going to play in it unless they reform the COVID rules.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, he's going to work his nuts off. People's
when he
not,
probably has a Super Bowl bonus in his contract.
And people's perception of him, how great he is in the pantheon of starting quarterbacks, right? He could win his 4th MVP this year, but no, he's 1-4 in NFC Championship games because a lot of the time his teams probably shouldn't even be there. But so you think that he needs another Super Bowl. So this guy's been trying to get back to the Super Bowl since 2010, finally gets there, and because he's going to have to wear a mask doing interviews, he's going to say, screw you, NFL. Jordan, your time to shine, pal. Get out of here.
No, it's not even an option.
At that point, just retire. Just at that point, you're retiring. Though I do believe, breaking news here, if the Packers win the Super Bowl, I do believe he will retire.
You got a source on that? Just a hunch.
Boomer Esiason.
Boomer.
And I think he said it. Bills, though. I might go to that Packers-Bills game because Kaz will go.
Kaz will go, yeah.
Kaz will go, and he might get Joseph to go. I think last time they played, which was also 2018, I think they went. The only thing is you got to be worried because, those Bills fans, they get a little wild, right? The Cowboys fans were throwing trash at referees. The Bills fans. Did you see the video?
No.
You are running blind here.
Yes, I am.
Oh my God.
Fill me in, Hooper. That's your job.
I don't know how I could say this in a way that you would get or that's podcast appropriate. So I feel like I should just find the video. I mean, you keep the fans entertained here while I look this. Bills. You're just not talking. I need to try to find. I don't even know how.
I'm just doing it on purpose.
I don't even know what's the score here.
40-32.
Dude, I don't even know how to search for this on YouTube, and you'll understand why. Perfect. Bills fan throws object on the field. Perfect. 1 day ago. well, I'm gonna. All you have to do is make sure this doesn't. You could just read the.
Jesus.
You just read the.
Oh Jesus. Well then.
Oh wait.
What happened? It's
go
only
back.
4 seconds.
Replay. Oh yeah, just like.
Yikes.
So I guess that's a thing that the Bills Mafia do. They
jump
throw
off chairs and throw
throw rubber objects on the field.
Oh man,
that are shaped like parts of the human anatomy. So I guess you got to be worried, right? Got to bring a helmet. I imagine if you're wearing.
Speaking of,
I imagine if you're a fan of the opposing team, there is a distinct possibility that if a Bills Mafia member has too much to drink, a little inebriated.
they're turning into Eagles fans, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they're not starting fights and trying to, they're not sore losers, I don't think. But in good fun, I could be sitting next to Joe, right? He's a bigger guy. He's more noticeable. He'd be wearing his, 96 Super Bowl jacket, and all of a sudden, right in the side of the head. You know what I mean? Right in the side of the head.
What the hell did I just get hit by?
Joe, there it is right there. Just leave that one there. Just leave that there, Joe.
Put a glove on.
Oh God. So I mean, I feel like if you're
I want the Bills to win the Super Bowl now.
the Super Bowl celebration just flying everywhere. So if you're weighing out your options, do you want to go to the Eagles and potentially get into a fight when your team beats the piss out of the Eagles, or
get hit with a ramrod?
I mean,
Jesus.
It's tough, but I'm gonna have to lean towards not getting jumped by 18 Eagles fans. So
yeah.
I mean, hopefully I sit next to Bohr, and hopefully they have bad aim. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm hoping for.
Oh my God.
I feel like that is a short podcast, but I feel like that is a great way to end it.
It is. What are your so on the way out? What are your picks?
Predict. Okay, so you want to?
Let's go.
Mine then yours.
Yeah.
You want to
go game by game
this weekend? Okay.
This weekend, yeah. This weekend.
Do we ride them? You want to put something on it? A wager? I still owe Tanner 20. Hasn't been here.
No, just picks.
Okay. We'll go Bengals Titans.
Bengals.
The other AFC matchup, Chiefs Bills. I mean,
I'm calling Bills now after that story.
I know. I want the Bills. The Bills would be exciting. I can't bet against Mahomes. At some point, the Bills are going to beat them. I just don't think this is the year. So Bills-Bengals in the AFC Championship game, which would be a rematch of a Week 16 matchup where the Bengals won, or a Week 17 matchup. So
yeah.
And who do you think? So who do you think in your scenario is?
I like the
Bills.
Yeah.
Did you think about that until I just showed you that video? Is this where you were going?
No, we're talking Bills-Chiefs, right?
No,
you're advancing out?
Yeah, so now
I'm
your
just
matchup.
talking about this week's games, man.
Okay. But at this point, you have to know.
But I would take Bills. The winner
Bills.
The winner of the Chiefs-Bills
is
going
going
to
for
go
you.
to the AFC. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
NFC, so, well, it'll be Bucks versus, there's a game going on right now, Bucks versus Rams, Cardinals winner.
Bucks.
Depends who. I mean, the Rams beat them once. I think the Rams have the formula to beat them because they're going to get Brady off his spot. I just think the Cardinals are going to beat the Rams tonight. Who do you think is going to win the game tonight? Rams, Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Me too. And
what time's the game start right now?
It's probably on right now, yeah. Probably start at like 8:30.
Okay.
It'd be a good game. And then Packers, Niners.
I'm going to follow you. I'm going with the Packers.
I got to go. But this is the one that scares me the most. Out of the rest of the three teams.
Yeah.
This is the one that scares me.
Yeah, I think that Packers-Niners game, again, like the Bills-Chiefs, is whoever wins goes to the NFC.
Yeah, because, again, the Bucs, I get it. They have Brady. They don't have a weapon like Deebo Samuel. Mm-hmm. The Cardinals are playing without Hopkins. The Rams tried to buy a Super Bowl team. Matt Stafford, as much as I like Matt Stafford, he just seems like the same guy, just throws Aaron Pitt. He's on a better team now, and he just seems to be the guy who makes bad decisions.
Yeah.
But it made sense in Detroit because he literally had to do everything himself. Doesn't have to do that in L.A., still makes bad decisions. So I'm guessing 12 years of poor decision-making in Detroit, that mentality, I have to do everything.
Yeah.
He still has it, and it's just he's thrown 7 interceptions in his last 3 games. So no one else scares me outside of the Niners because I think Kyle Shanahan with how he draws up offense. Like, at some point, he could have Deebo Samuel in the backfield and have Brandon Ayuk coming across the formation. And you don't know if it's going to be a jet sweep to Ayuk or he's going to hand it off to Deebo.
Yeah.
Like, they just have weapons that are tough to match up.
It'd be a tough one.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm going to take Packers.
All right.
So then it'll be Packers-Bucks rematch.
And our final thought of the evening. Don't get hit with flying objects at a game. But let me ask you a question.
Dude.
No, seriously. Let me ask you a question.
It's real serious?
Yeah, real serious.
Okay.
What person brought that into the goddamn stadium?
Don't they check them?
Correct. Yeah.
I don't
And then-
want to listen.
And then you hit it. So if they don't check, you don't just walk in and like, hey, look what I got, right? So now you're hiding it. Where did you hide it?
I don't know if I want to know the answer
And
to that question.
what was the motive of bringing it to the stadium? Because the only thing you could do is throw it on the field and hope it does what it
that
did.
is not the-
Otherwise, how do you take it home? Oh, yeah, I brought this to the game, man. I came home with it. That's cool, man. Want to go to another game?
There wasn't an opportunity to throw it on the field. I missed it.
This week's my week. I'm getting rid of this thing.
Here's my thing. This is what they do. Like, this isn't the first time this has happened in Buffalo.
insane.
Yeah, no, this is what they do. Like, this is a thing. So, again, I don't know how they sneak it through. Do they have a little fanny pack that they sneak it in? Honest to God, I really don't want to know, but good for them. Hopefully when we go next year, they're inaccurate because I would hate to see Joseph get smacked in the head. Oh, God damn. Although it'd be hilarious if he did. It'd be great podcast content when we get back.
Yes.
I'd be like, you'll never guess what happened when we were in Buffalo.
Boar, how'd you get that black eye?
Great way to end it.
Absolutely.
Episode 27.
Good one,
I'm
Hope.
glad it picked up there at the end there. Thomas.
sir.
Hey, Matt.
Attaboy.
Matt, we'll get you here one day.
One day we'll be back.
Thanks for watching, listening.
Enjoy
Subscribe,
your week.
follow us, share it. Share it to your
Happy
friends.
MLK Day.
Yes, sir. See ya.
See ya.